The internet. It's not something that you just dump something on. It's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes. Anyone here has defined what net neutrality is. Tangled up tubes. I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I got it's a series of tubes.
Not a big truck. It's a series of No. For people who are not familiar with a lot of viral video out there.
So not right.
Whitney Houston. Britney Spears. God, that's the only time those two will ever be confused for each other. Britney Spears, there is a video of her getting frightened by thunder at X Factor. Yeah. And she just, it cracks me up, and I've been mimicking her all day because she's, you know, the thunder happens and she's all, ah!
But you have to do it in the appropriate manner, which is
ah! Like a crackhead.
Didn't say nothing.
Like a former meth head.
Yeah.
Who then spits in Demi Lovato's face.
Oh,
Fantastic times. Good times.
Hysterically.
Good times.
Britney Spears thunder. We don't know what
She's totally frightened. She's like, ah! Ah! It's like the loud noise scares Britney.
Like, well, one of the lights went out, and there was a performer actually performing, and even Simon Cowell jumped. And I'm like, dude's from
They can't hear you.
Yeah,
Might want to turn your mic on.
My mic is up. My mic is on. Hello? Can you hear me now? Okay.
And apparently Cricket's riding a bike.
Ooh, I'm coming in on the other one. So you can't. Okay, wait. I don't like your mic when I can't. Because I can't change the levels for me because it's April's mic.
Sure, you can change the levels if you want to.
No.
Have at it. I'll just change them
put it right
back.
here. No,
it's
I'm good.
okay.
It's right here. You're reminding people, April, that they need to go to the fridge and get ice.
Ice is important. Sonic Ice is even more important. And no, Sonic is not a sponsor, but we love Sonic Ice. But we have to get right to it because we have a small audience, I'm noticing, filling up slowly. Because why? Because today is the day.
They're watching
the night is the night for the red carpet and the primetime Emmy Awards. Now,
red carpet.
For those of you who are interested in our pithy, for those of you who are interesting and interested in our pithy little comments about the Emmys, directly following this podcast, we are going to be picking up our little laptops and running out to the other TV to live tweet the primetime Emmy Awards. And it's so funny because I haven't even kept up with who's nominated or anything. So this is going to be like a whole new thing for me tonight.
A whole new world.
Because I've been so involved with web series that I haven't really been captured or involved by any primetime series except for my guilty pleasures, Criminal Minds, The Good Wife, and Scandal. But we're going to be watching it anyway to make pithy comments about fashion, stupid
we're not gonna make
musical
about
numbers,
fashion because that's
and whoever we think should win or shouldn't win. It's just, us.
Well, see, I have you in a weird sort of camera perspective because I want them to see the poster because you can see that her eyes are glowing. It's actually very cool with the Celine over there. I can't, I'm thinking I can just point and then my arm will be in her frame. It's not.
Apparently we're getting sound weirdness from outer space.
Sound weirdness, and the picture is frozen. Hold on.
No, it's not.
It's probably okay. Is it?
Okay, I don't know who's got a picture frozen. I don't have a picture frozen.
Is sound weirdness still happening? No. Talk, April.
I'm talking. Ah! Picture's fine for others.
Okay.
So hopefully the sound is good for everybody.
I think the sound has the fact. We need a better mic like this. We need a mic like the one I'm talking into. Unlike that. That one picks up everything. The one
They said it's still your mic is the problem.
My mic? Really?
Did you have it turned off or something?
No. I mean, I can turn it up.
Did you turn on the phantom mic stuff?
Yeah.
Well, turn it up.
It's all up. It's on. Hello? Hello. I don't know.
Let me unmute mine and see what's going on.
It's always my mic.
Talk.
Always. I am talking.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay.
So hopefully other people can hear you too. And hopefully the sound on these web series, outstanding web series trailers that we have found is good too. I want to tell you though, I've spent the day being disappointed once again, and I get cranky when that happens. Mainly because of two things. One, my Bucks lost to her stupid Dallas Cowboys.
But I don't think they should have won, really. The
Well,
Cowboys
neither team
played a
really
really
deserved to win.
shitty game.
But, and two, because I get cranky when I find a bunch of trailers who either claim to be groundbreaking and aren't actually digging in the ground. Or have the voice of God and they think that that makes a good trailer, or make a web series and don't put the effort into it and treat it like it's a joke. This isn't a joke. We spend a lot of time doing this, and so do a lot of other people. So please take your work seriously. And your trailer is supposed to be the best of your work. I get a little cranky. And I can't talk about trailers if you're not going to be in your seat.
Go ahead and talk about trailers. You've got
Weird shadows? Ah!
You've got weird glare on your thing. On your eyes. It's because of the freaking eye. I don't like it.
All right, well, let's move on.
I don't like it.
Throughout the episode, we are going to be playing you a few videos to introduce you to the cast of characters on the Bloody Mary show, which is this past week's Comedy of the Week. And we hope that will encourage you to watch their 3 episodes that they have up. And we'll talk a little bit about the IWTV Award submissions here in a minute. But let's get started with a trailer for a new upcoming web series called CV Nation.
Ooh. We're going to start with that one?
Yeah, we're going to start with that one.
All right.
I want to get a little bit of information for you. It's a superhero action series. Enter a world where costumed vigilantes are made and not born. And you're going to follow a group of enforcers as they fight crime and each other. Their Facebook is obviously facebook.com/CV Nation Series. That's CV Nation Series. And you should head over there and like their show. Tell them that you heard about them on Indie Intertube, and let them know if you are looking forward to seeing their show. Here's the trailer for CV Nation.
Ooh.
This may hurt a bit.
That was a nice trailer you showed us, but when's the feature?
That one looks like the Superheroes of Seattle project.
I'm actually looking forward to it.
No, it looks cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
It looks interesting. It's ethnically diverse, so that's one that I am definitely looking forward to.
Yes, and Seth is absolutely covering the red carpet. I guarantee it.
Yeah, Seth is definitely covering the red carpet of the Emmys, and of course we will be live tweeting the Primetime Emmys ourselves as soon as we are done here. So if you follow either at Destiny41 or at Shadavar on Twitter or at indie_Intertube. We will be live tweeting from those 3 accounts during the Emmy Awards. So right now, we are going to... to answer Karen's question about CV Nation, let me get back over there so that I can do that. Because she said she knows a lot of people in this production, which I think is kind of cool.
There's actually a couple of actors and whatnot in there that I saw. I was like, I've seen them in other things. Or at least seen them before. I don't know if it's necessarily in web series, but...
They don't list a lot of people on this, but I mean, I really think that it's going to be a great show, and you should head over to their Facebook and check it out. I know Trisha Mann Grant is playing Soul Dragon. Sharita Mulrow is playing Pantheress. Aisha Elise is in it. London Kim is in it. Jason Sweat, Derek Shawn. They've done some Adventures in Makeup professional grade for CB Nation blogging posts. They've got some really interesting stuff up on their Facebook. And their YouTube channel is youtube.com/CV Nation series as well. I'm really quite looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a pretty cool show. And I hope that you guys will give it a shot. They've got some interesting stuff going on. And Dwayne Copeland is the co-creator and producer. If that answers your question, Karen. Dwayne Copeland. So let's show the first introduction type video for the Bloody Mary show. This will introduce you to Samantha and Amicus. They are the succubus and the incubus from the Bloody Mary show. So, hey, meet Samantha and Amicus.
Are you going to be wearing that, darling?
What's wrong with this?
No, I think...
This is my best dress.
Okay, fine, yeah. Sit down.
But call this a chair. Doesn't the budget even stretch to one cushion? Do
you want to use my jacket?
Yes.
Okay. It's bespoke, okay? So be careful with it.
Whatever.
Darling, no.
When the time comes, let me do all the talking.
Does that red light mean they're filming? I don't know. Okay.
So, you're a succubus, correct? What is a succubus?
I'm a tad insulted you have no idea.
For the sake of the audience?
Don't they have dictionaries? Very well. A succubus is a creature like myself who seeks out the companionship of men.
And likewise, an incubus is the male version of the succubus.
So what, you seek out the company of men?
What? No. Women, ladies. She does the blokes, we get the totty.
Don't hate us because we're beautiful.
Hate us because statistically it's highly likely we've slept with one of your parents.
You seem to be different to the other beings we've encountered.
The main difference is...
the thing that makes us better.
Well, the thing that makes us stand out, amongst other things, is that we can cross the threshold at will.
The others, they have to be summoned. We just come and go as we please. Now tell me that isn't just better. Watch. See? I could literally be having sex right now with a man. Obviously I'm not, literally, but I could be.
Yes, we have it pretty easy these days.
Since sexual liberation came along.
People started talking about sex, wet dreams, that sort of thing, by offering up scientific explanations.
Having the beings discuss these things made our nighttime rendezvous unnecessary.
They're only in Europe. I mean, we still perform a lot across the pond, don't
Even the fingernail marks and the love bites.
Shag rash?
That we leave on people's bodies. They just call that, what's that word?
Urticaria?
Hives.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Makes me chuckle.
And me. Not literally in that when someone in a wheelchair falls over way. But it is still funny.
Maybe that explains where we are now, socially.
We always were one of the most powerful dynasties.
Well, by powerful, Samantha really means that...
We were the most powerful, the most prominent, the best.
And prominence like that doesn't just vanish. I mean, we're still out there. We just have more leisure time.
I think we helped stop rape.
What? How do you work that out? Rape is an abuse of power.
Would you can it with the congee talk? Embarrassing me. Would you mind if we just, Now, back to why we're practically regal.
I want my jacket back.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're literally gaunt. Are you on meth?
I have to say I like their credits.
I
And
think the
their
show is very
transitions.
clever. I think the show is extremely clever. I really, really do. And you're going to see that in the rest of these videos where they're introducing you to their characters. And I think this is a very clever way to introduce their characters as well. I just think the show's clever all around.
Isn't it all? It is all vlogs, isn't it? Kind of, sorta, that style.
No, it's a combination.
Yeah,
of
it's
that
it's a
and
combination of that and them showing you what they're talking about.
now the next show is a little bit darker, and it's one that Amanda found. It's called Divinity. And it's about the angel Primus who's sent to end the campaign on Earth and destroy the one who threatens all of humanity in a 7-part web series from director Drew Kaysen. And it's very interesting, and I'm glad she found it because I wouldn't have found it. And again, they're on Facebook at Divinity Web Series. And here is the trailer for Divinity.
In front of your very eyes, a war is being fought. A war that has raged hundreds of years. But now, I feel our luck has changed.
And what would the advantage be? Viginti.
You. Your name is Primus. You are a warrior. You are here to end the campaign on Earth and destroy Deckers. You are an angel.
That looks impressive.
I thought that was quite impressive. Really.
Yeah, I think that looks. I
There-
think
it
that
was-
looks impressive.
It was also the speed of their fight choreography, and you know, it didn't look like they were pulling punches, which I really appreciate.
And that's tough. You don't see that a lot in web series.
But the very last, and Riley just said it, the last shot with them sort of
The skydive,
falling
yeah.
was really, really. I haven't seen that before in a show, so I thought that was a very interesting series of effects.
And you know there are other characters in the Bloody Mary show. Oh yes. And I think that it is time to meet another one of the male characters.
Oh.
I think it's time to meet Abdabs.
Oh, no.
Do you think it's time? For everyone
If
to
you
meet.
think so.
I think it's time to meet Abdabs. He's kind of the smartass of the bunch, I think, and a bit of an anger problem. Check out Abdabs.
Testes, testes, 1, 2, 3. Is this microphone parabolic?
No, it isn't.
Oh, shame. Because there's a joke in there about a parabolic.
So, you're a Reaper?
But not grim.
Yeah.
Not the greatest of jokes. Are you a Reaper? Yes, but not grim. It's usually around then that conversation grinds to a halt. Not because it's a bad joke or anything, but it's about then that, well, they realise I've come for them, you know. That or they see my scythe. Have you seen my scythe? Do you want to see it?
Not if it's reflective. We'd have to redo the white balance.
Good job anyway. I've left it somewhere and I don't know where. Like, you know, your car keys in the morning. It's like that with my scythe. Yeah. Nice word, scythe. You don't hear it so much these days. Scythe.
So, you collect souls?
Yep. Wherever they may be, I help them along their merry way, whatever the circumstance. There's this one guy, he drowned in a shower whilst rimming. Most unpleasant. Still, what a way to go, eh?
You're very happy, aren't you? Do people find that annoying?
Annoying? I never really thought about it like that. Do you know why I'm happy? Do you know why I'm very cheerful? Hmm? Do you know me? You don't, do you? I've done things and seen things that make you crawl into a ball and go sobbing into the corner of a padded cell. So if I'm cheerful, if I'm happy, if I grin at everyone like some imbecile, it's because I don't play victim. I wake up every day just happy to exist. So if my demeanour annoys you, you can take that camera and stick it up your ass. I'll be seeing you. Oh, and it'll be a lot sooner than you think if you keep on with that 20-a-day Marlboro habit. Don't me off.
I like him.
I love their graphics and their transitions.
Yeah.
I really, really do.
Yeah. And like Riley said, it reminds her of Conkle. Yes.
So true. So true.
Tom, wherever you're at.
Okay, so our next trailer
Make
is
something.
for the show that we picked as our drama of the week this week on the podcast. Yes. It is an Aussie show that we are working out the details of having as a guest on our show, whether it be the Sunday show or the podcast. We're not quite sure yet.
It'll be the podcast of tomorrow.
Oh. The name of the show is Who Killed Jessica Lange? And for me, it kind of reminds me of Sam Has 7 Friends and Prom Queen. And with Pretty Little Liars kind of thrown in. If you've seen it, I'd love to know what you think. If you like the trailer, please go check them out and tell them you heard about them here in the Intertube. This is the trailer for Who Killed Jessica Lange.
Happy birthday, Jess.
What's he doing back?
You were found with her blood on your hands.
It might be easy to blame me for what happened, but you need to look around, because someone at that party did this to her, and the answer isn't in front of you.
So what happened?
There was enough evidence to keep him locked up. We need to make a list. Of what? Suspects. Why did you go to Jess's party that night?
We're searching for the truth, trying to find a name. Could you be the one who killed Jessica Lange?
You need to stop what you're doing.
Or is it just a game?
You can't stop searching. I've got some information that I think might help.
I definitely think that Placevine is right, and that this could open the gates for more specific demo targeting for web shows. And Brenda really hit the nail on the head with saying this could catch the demo.
Yeah.
And that is a very desirable demo right now with Pretty Little Liars and Gossip Girl and, Arrow coming, and a lot of the kind of demo that CW and ABC Family is working on and with and trying to target. I think this show is a perfect companion for those, and it's the kind of stuff that we've seen before done well and done badly. And I think this show does it well. I know that some people had some problems with a little bit of the pacing, and I agree in the trailer the music is louder
than the dialogue.
The dialogue, but it's really a good show, and the lead actress is extremely compelling. What, Pretty White Kids with Secrets?
It's so true.
But the lead actress is very, very compelling, and she makes me want to watch the show. She reminds me of a young Sophia Bush. Sophia Bush.
Kinda, sorta. Kinda.
Yeah. Hey, did you know that the IWTV Awards submissions closed?
Yeah.
Guess
exciting.
what? We submitted our show for Best Live Series and Best Live Host, of course. Yes. But guess what else? We submitted the second annual Indie Intertube Awards for Best Live Event. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
And I apologize. Look, I'm going to apologize now, and I'm just talking to everybody. Because that is one award that I know
we want
so badly, because it's more than just us. So I apologize now for...
I mean, we want it for this show too.
Yeah, but
we are exceptionally proud of the Indie Intertube Awards and what it stands for, what it represents, and the way that our judging panel conducted themselves and how seriously everybody took it. We are exceedingly proud of the second annual Indie Intertube Awards and everybody's participation, and the fact that we had a 10,000 plus live audience and a 500 plus live chat room. It was fantastic. We had a great time, and we're exceedingly proud of it. So we are going to lobby like shameless people.
Yes.
Not only for the regular awards, but we are really going to lobby shamelessly
for that
for the second annual Indie Intertube Awards. So get ready.
Best live event.
And if you miss them live, you can watch them on our YouTube channel in their entirety. You can also watch the second annual Indie Intertube Award nominee announcement video that has participation in it from some of your favorite web series, including Divinity, Vampire Zombie Werewolf Show,
like, see, Riley has, there will be no
and Ragged Isle.
I am apologizing right now because my Twitter will blow up with it. And if you are a voting member of the IWTV, I want it. I want it.
We want it. We want them all, but we want that one for sure.
I want that one because it's bigger than just us.
Because it's bigger than us.
And I want that one.
We talked a lot about it before we chose to take the financial hit and submit that one separately from Indie Intertube.
Yeah.
And
because it was a separate category, so it had to be paid for as if we were entering and weren't members.
But yeah, to get ready, y'all, because the Twitter feeds are going to blow up. Still got a while before nominations come out.
Yeah,
so.
as soon as nominations
come
out.
Fingers crossed. That's assuming we get the nomination. Hopefully we will.
As soon as voting opens, I'm done.
We have a couple of really special things for you today. But before let's show a trailer for a comedy. Shall we?
Sure.
Now, this one is another one that Riley would probably say that about. It's the day-to-day lives of post-grad 20-somethings trying to make, do with the next best thing. One of the reasons why I chose this trailer is because the dialogue seems at times very witty, and because what they're trying to do visually is interesting. Because one of their taglines is, sometimes your life gets so ridiculous it feels like a comic strip.
That happens.
And when you see why that tagline kind of ties into what they're doing visually, you'll understand why I found this interesting. This is the trailer for Settling.
It's 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3.
I am not dating Beth, okay? She is recently divorced and pregnant. That would be
A mediocre late 90s sitcom.
crazy.
What's the sex like?
So if we're gonna have sex, either I'm gonna be on top or we use the sex ramp.
Okay, Miles, you can't just steal entire scenes from Braveheart.
It's an illusion, Jamie. It's not me stealing from Braveheart, it's me commenting on the fact that I'm stealing from Braveheart.
That's not what that means.
I'll have you know that Carter and I connect on a very deep level.
Hey babe, have you seen my left shoe? It looks exactly like this one, but just kind of like flipped. Oh wait. Got it.
The sex is really good.
It would almost have to be. He shouldn't eat those. Carter?
Carter.
Sweetie?
Is he aware that Seinfeld already wrote this character?
What?
Kramer. He's exactly like Kramer.
He's nothing like Kramer.
I'm okay. He's a little like Kramer.
I cannot wait to tell Jamie that you were dating a 19-year-old.
No.
How do you spell pedophile?
Exit.
You know what, it's fine. It's gonna go with gross.
Brooke is actually trying the acting thing now. Oh, well, I mean, I'm still studying fashion right now, but...
Oh yeah, where at?
Forever 21?
No.
So I was hoping to talk a little about my script, which I know.
Stephanie, can you give me a brief rundown of who I'm talking to? We're dying in here.
And what better time to confess your love and or embarrass yourself completely than at a wedding?
I wish I knew how to quit you.
It's a really dated reference.
Margaret Ann Hines, will you do me the honor of making me your wife? But the other way around.
Everybody clear out here. There's a turtle dove loose. And a dove be a hero.
So basically, it's a feel-good family romantic murder dramedy for the Twilight generation?
Sort of this failed actor who moves back home to unexpectedly fall in love with the awkward girl next door. Sort of like Garden State if... No, just like Garden State.
It's different. I'm looking forward to it. I think it seems very interesting and that kind of Aiden 5 visual look.
Yeah.
Aiden 5S.
The sort of animate
visual look is interesting.
Black and white filter.
And I thought the writing was clever. You know what I mean? I thought the dialogue was clever and interesting.
Yeah. I don't and see I'm kind of agreeing with Lance there. With the writing is solid. The actors are solid. I'm not sure how well visually the whole thing would hold up like that. Unless,
I don't know how long they'll be able to keep up that visual. I would use it sparingly and not every moment of the show.
Unless it's just a trailer effect. So
right.
You don't actually see the whole of what's going on. And if that's what it is, then that's cool. Because there's a part of sensory deprivation there with no color. It's like, hey, what's really happening? So, but if it's,
I'm not sure I could watch that daily.
Yeah.
I think it would be better used sparingly.
Yeah.
Because it's not similar to Aiden 5, really, when you look at it.
No,
You're
it's
not
a
using green screen. It's more of an effect. It's a filter effect.
It's a filter effect.
Tough.
But interesting.
Okay, now we'll do another meet a cast member on the Bloody Mary show, and then we have an exclusive sneak peek at the 4th season of the Kavanaughs. So before we do that, let's let you guys meet one of the most interesting characters on the Bloody Mary show, Viscera.
Oh.
Okay, should we start this interview? Hello? Okay, are we ready to start this interview? Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Viscera. I'm an old hag. Not literally an old hag, more an old hag in the sense of folklore.
What does that entail?
Well, you'll just have to wait for episode 2 for that, won't you? Or, you know, you could do some research, read a book once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, I'm abrupt. And I don't care. Who cares what people think of you? As long as they spell your name right. It's V-I... Are you getting this? It's V-I-S-C-E-R-A. Viscera.
What do people think of you?
Honestly? Most people think I'm a weird lesbian.
And are you?
Am I what?
A weird lesbian.
Weird is... It's such an odd word. I'm more of a stick a pencil up each nostril and slam my head on the desk kind of weird.
And the lesbian part?
Episode 4.
Seriously, this show is just...
Weird is such a... She's awesome. Viscera is awesome. And now I'm so excited for episode 4. Episode 3 just came out, so you guys are... The very well done graphic transitions, clever dialogue, and great attitudes from their actors. I love this show. This is like my new guilty pleasure. I absolutely love the Bloody Mary show.
It's like one of those shows that you're kind of like, what?
It
and then you
totally
start
is.
to watch it, and you're going, I love this show. That's all you go.
It is. I love it. It's awesome. So let's get down to it. The Kavanaughs are about to begin. I believe it's season 4.
Yeah.
And we have an exclusive sneak peek at the first 3 minutes of their first episode. So you guys are lucky, and you get a sneak peek at the Kavanaughs.
Man, stay with me.
Look what we have here. Hope. I'm curious who visits you. You know, I came to tell you that they've officially arrested Justin for shooting you. Why? See, you out me as a lesbian. You out Brian for Shay's death. You reveal who my parents are. I wonder, did Justin really shoot you? Or did I? I will tell you this. You will not win. I won't let you. Now, tell me, when I was in a coma, I had a friend guide me home. Shay, I wonder who's gonna help you come back. You know, I don't want you to come back.
love it when you can see creators grow as artists over the course of their series, and that's what you're seeing with the Kavanaughs. They have grown by leaps and bounds from season 1, and I literally gasped when I saw that. I was like, "Oh,
it's happening!"
It's just such a great show, and it's really come a long way, and I think it deserves a chance. It's a very underrated web series, but I'm pleased to see that it's getting some more attention and more people are talking about it, because it really is a good show. And it'll make you glad you're watching it if you're watching it. So check it out. If you were intrigued by what you saw and you haven't seen the show yet, go and check out previous seasons and get ready for the premiere of the new one. So hey, was there any news? You know the Emmys are on. The red carpet is on. I just saw a tweet that says Nicole Kidman has all the sequins.
Oh, so Nicole Kidman stole all the sequins. She always wears
She
sequins.
stole every sequin in the world.
That'll be interesting to see.
Ah!
She's tiny. She can't steal all the sequins because she weighs like 98 freaking pounds.
You know, I'm kind of rooting for American Horror Story tonight. That's my thing. American Horror Story and Juliana Margulies. Yep.
I want Archie to get another one. I do. I don't know. I have no idea.
All about American Horror Story.
I have no idea who's nominated or what's going on and what's happening.
I don't either, but I know American Horror Story is tied
to win something.
Yeah, I know American Horror Story is tied for the most nominations, and I know they've got a new season coming up set in an insane asylum. Ha ha!
Okay, wait. All I saw is that Riley has a not safe for work topless drink drag with something, what? With Michael Caruso from Mineshaft Excursion before Kavanaugh Party last year. What?
I saw those. You don't want to do that.
Okay.
I know Modern Family has a ton of nominations too, but I think American Horror Story tied with a cable show. I think Mad Men for the most nominations. I'm not
I would really like
sure.
Christine Baranski to win an Emmy too. But if she has to be beat, I would like it to also be from Archie. That's my... Anyway, we have 2 more. Yeah.
I know, but we're talking right now about... Yes, the American Horror Story is tied with Mad Men for with 17 Emmy nominations tonight.
Really? See, I was giving people an out so that if we did these 2, we actually could have 5 more minutes and then, catch the opening.
Okay, so this next trailer is for they use the word webisode, so we're going to forgive them that. A web series called ZOV, and they are going to combine extra footage that they have with their web series footage and other things, and eventually edit all that together into a full-length movie. And it's coming. Okay. And I will get the information about it while you guys are watching the trailer. Here's the trailer for ZOV.
The ammonia delivery is late. It helps with the nanite developments, guys.
I need an ETA on the formaldehyde now. I'm about 90% done with the package. I can get it to the surface, but I need the mother card from the main lab.
The air down here is a little weird. My eyes are burning and my throat is kind of scratchy, so could you do something about that and speak to the higher-ups? I really would appreciate it.
And I'm supposed to take these smelly little vitamins to help. I'm not sure how it's going to do that, but okay.
My cousin took pills like this in the army. He ain't have a heart on for a year.
Jesus, Lydia, we didn't plan for this. Hold on. I'm heading for the lab.
Connor, what's going on over there? Simon, wait!
Nope. Nope.
What?
Nope.
What?
I'm already freaked out by that.
You're going to be freaked out by that? I thought the tech display was amazing.
The tech display was awesome, but it's like zombies of nanotechnology. I'm seeing it, but... Ooh.
Their Facebook is facebook.com/ZOV movie.
Nope.
And that is where you will learn all of the information.
Right. Know your
about
pill
them.
colors. Take the pill, don't take the pill. 9 times out of 10,
from
don't
what I
take the pill.
understand, from checking out their Facebook, which I'm doing now again because they have a really scary thing. Roy Graydon is directing the horror short. It's a zombie film told in a very, very different way.
I told you, zombies of nanotechnology.
Casting is complete. They've got Stephen Ryan in it, who's a veteran stage actor. And the film is going to be accompanied by a web series. It's going to contain... The workstation's going to contain web series episodes that other characters will introduce other characters and give in additional clues and stuff like that. And then the web series and the ZOV website and movie footage are going to be cut together to create a feature-length film. Interesting way to go about it, I think. So check out their web series and let them and me know what you think. And let them know you saw them here, because I think it would be interesting. And thank you, Brenda, for doing that. And now for the final clip of the day before we all go off and head and watch, I believe, the 64th annual
64th, you are correct.
Primetime Emmy Awards, and live tweet our pithy thoughts about what is going on as we eat leftover pizza.
You can eat leftover pizza. I'm still full.
The final thing that I want you guys to see, or that I want you guys to do and get out of our show, is to meet Bloody Mary herself.
I'm sorry. Sometimes you just got to give him the old short, sharp shock. Gets him every time. Black candles and a mirror. They say my name 3 times and I'm like, boo! They scream. I've got their attention. And then it's time to get to work. Oh, you wouldn't happen to have a thingy... Oh, lipstick. Oh, lovely. Cheers. Thanks a lot. The job. What I do, I'm sort of like a careers advisor and a guidance counsellor and a motivational speaker, all rolled into one appetising bundle. Honestly, fear is the greatest motivator ever. You may think I'm there, or ready to come out of this screen, to slash your throat with a straight razor. Like this one. But what would be the point in that? I kill you and you learn nothing. Nothing. It's my job to put you on the right track. Honestly, in my world, we call it the realm. Killing one of you isn't smiled upon. Not when you're Nelly. But seriously, some of the reasons. I get summoned and it's like, you'll kill yourself because you're 12 and a cross-dresser. Oh, come on. Try being me for 45 minutes and then tell me wearing the odd frock isn't okay. As long as it doesn't make your hips look big, it's fine. And accessorise. Hang on, I'm being summoned. Bloody Mary. No, no, no. Chickened out. Happens all the time. Sometimes there'll be a variation on the summoning. Bloody Mary, I killed your children. What children? Oh, and nowadays there are other comments you need to look out for. Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm 14. I have no ears and nose. I am dead. My father killed me. Repost 20 times or I'll come to your bed tonight with a knife. Now this is true, there is a Lisa and she's a nice enough girl. And if she does come to your bed while you're asleep, she's actually going to force feed you. Especially you anorexics. Contrary to the magazines, being skinny is not worth sacrificing boobage in periods. Trust me, you'll thank her. So as I said, my job is to advise you beings. That's what we call you, as in human beings. And what are we called? Well, in the past, we've been known as demons, abominations, which luckily is a bit archaic because it's insulting. It's not PC, and anyway, there are words now and you can't use them. The correct term is beans, not as in means Heinz, more as in has-beens, or more correctly, have been. We've been you, and now we're us. Am I looking for that special someone? Nah, I'm far too busy. The trouble with guys is they always let you down. Especially the perfect ones. They're usually the least perfect once you get to know them. Sorry. Always leave them wanting more. I'll be seeing you. You've got my number. And you know I've got yours.
I love your little laugh there.
I love that show. It's so cheeky.
It's cute.
It is. It's cute and it's cheeky and it's clever.
You know why it's cheeky, right?
Because it's British.
Because they're from the UK. It's full of cheeky.
She does. I agree with Seth, though. She reminds me of Sarah Rue.
Yes, very much so.
She really, really does. And they have a fantastic website. Let me find it for you. Because it really is an amazing website. It's called BloodyMaryShow.com. And it is so extremely well put together. And it has a lot of behind-the-scenes content besides what we've just shown you here. And they also have 3 episodes up on their YouTube channel. And there is a gallery of pictures. There is some behind-the-scenes stuff. And Holly Taylor is the actress who plays Bloody Mary. Craig Daniel Adams plays Chris. Visser is performed by Elizabeth Webster. Abdabs is Thomas Coombs. Samantha is Erica M. And Abacus is Richie Hart. And the one that you didn't see is the video I couldn't find is the introduction of Malevolent, which is Jenny Fitzpatrick.
I love Riley. She's like Sarah Rue and Kylie Sparks made it and accidentally made a psycho murderous whore.
Exactly.
Yes!
And I love how she's like, wait a minute, I'm being summoned. Oh, they chickened out.
No.
Happens all the time.
No.
And a little bit of Kelly Osbourne. Karen's got that right too. Yeah. A little bit of Kelly Osbourne in there too. It's awesome. The show is just incredible. And I love, love, love their website.
It really
Their
is.
website is so well put together.
It's one of those shows that you just sort of stumble upon and you're like, what is this? What? And then you
We
watch
are going to get
like,
them on
I'm
this show.
do Bloody Mary in the mirror. So I don't...
And their Twitter is Bloody Mary Show. And of course, they have a Facebook, the Bloody Mary Show, as well. Bloody Mary Show Facebook, at Bloody Mary Show Twitter, and they have their website, and you can sign up for updates, and of course, their YouTube channel. We are huge fans of them. They are last week's Comedy of the Week. Now, I did not have time, and it's my bad because we were out working and getting B-roll footage for Intertube to get permission to show you the Cost of Capital trailer.
Oh.
So I'm sure Allison will give us permission to show that, and we will show it to you next week. But if you know what's good for you, you will be tuning in to our Wednesday podcast this week when Goldie Chan and Allison Van Orr will be on our show talking about Cost of Capital, and we will be reviewing their first 2 episodes. So,
how did you forget that?
Well, because, you know, we've been doing B-roll footage, and we have house insurance we can't pay yet. And we've been trying to make all of this stuff work with little to no budgeting or money. And we've moved into a new house and we're not settled and we have things that need to go to Goodwill and we've been cleaning and there was a spider on the wall the other night that had to be dispatched. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I forget. So the spew today is about me. I'm being forgetful and Indie Intertube is running on empty. So that's what we're doing. And now we are going to go and watch the Emmys and live tweet with all of you. Next week, our show will be back at its regular time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and that will be its continuous time.
No.
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 This is our continuous time.
This is our continuous
4
time.
p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. This is the time for our show. Get used to it, people.
So that
4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, so that we never interfere with any award shows or things that you're watching.
Yes, 4.
So Seth can go back to napping. All of you guys can go check out all of the shows that we showed today, including Cost of Capital, so you know what we're talking about on Wednesday. And you can join us in live tweeting the 64th Annual Emmy Awards that just started.
Yeah, the
so
graphic
what are you waiting
needs
for?
to change.
Go watch the Emmys. This show will be up on YouTube by the morning.
Woo!
Thank you guys for joining us. Please let all the shows know that you heard about them on this show. And we'll see you or talk to you on Wednesday. We'll see you next Sunday. Good night, everybody.
The internet. It's not something that you just dump something on. It's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes. I don't think anyone here has defined what net neutrality is. Tangled up tubes. I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I got it's a series of tubes.